Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and I welcome you all to our taxation webinar on VAT. We are going to start, and other participants will, because of time, they will join us as we proceed. My name is AP Mpete, and I will be your presenter this morning. We're touching on the critical basics of VAT for companies or corporates in South Africa. And as you know, every house has rules. So I'm just going to read out the rules, and then we can proceed. So these are the important announcements that you guys need to note. This webinar is free of charge. So everyone who is here should not have paid for this, because I know there were rounds on social media last week, Friday, where there was a person who was charging people to pay 150 to attend this webinar. So please note that this webinar is free and no one should have paid to be here. We are only going to spend 1 hour. I understand you are business people and you have serious commitments. So this is going to be just a higher level overview of VAT taxation. And we are only going to touch on critical areas, and we are anticipating on spending only an hour. And those of you who have attended Zoom meetings before, you might have been aware that Zoom basic license allows you a group, it allows you a time limit of only 40 minutes. So what will happen after 40 minutes from now, Zoom will kick you out. Then once it times out, wait at least a minute, then restart the meeting by clicking on the same link, then it will bring you back again. But as we approach the 40-minute mark, I am going to make you aware so that you can prepare to re-enter again. Asking that everyone stop their videos and you mute your sounds so that we do not interrupt with the recording. Questions and answers are going to be at the end of this presentation. So we are not going to ask questions during the presentation. And because of time, I am only going to allow 5 questions, and I'm going to answer that. So as we progress, please type out your questions on the comments box. Then my team will take those questions and put them ready so that they are in the order that makes it easy for me to answer them. So as we progress and you have a question, make sure that you type it on the comments box. We value your feedback because this is for you. We are here because of you. So we value your feedback, we value your comments, and we value your recommendations, especially on the topics that you guys would love us to engage you with in the future. So please send us an email to our email address, and I will explain this just now, or WhatsApp to our WhatsApp to request a copy of this presentation. So this webinar is recorded, and also the presentation is in a hard copy. So if you want a copy of this, send an email address to our email address and a WhatsApp to our WhatsApp number. Do not send an email address to our WhatsApp and do not send a WhatsApp to our email address, because if you do that, we have to retype your email and chances of us getting it wrong are always there. So if you send an email to our email address, we just respond. If you send a WhatsApp to our WhatsApp, we just respond. By that, we are reducing the chances of getting to type your email address or your WhatsApp number incorrectly. Contact us at the following details. You can send an email to edu-business@accountellus.co.za. if you are requesting with an email, or send us a WhatsApp at 072-496-8770 or 076-812-9090 if you are requesting through a WhatsApp. Please follow us by liking our page on Facebook. It's called Are You Happy With Your Money? So if you are not happy with your money, follow us on Facebook and engage with us on a frequent basis, so we can help each other on how to improve on our finances. I see there are others who are still joining. Welcome. Okay, so a little bit about me. My name is Happy Mpete. I'm a business accountant in practice. I'm a tax technician with South African Institute of Tax Professionals. I studied a bachelor's degree in finance with the University of Johannesburg. And I've also done a couple of short courses, but to name only those which are relevant, I've done a complete personal finance course on how to save money, how to protect money, and how to make more money. After graduation, I spent 7 years working in corporate finance. And in 2018, I resigned from my full-time occupation to start my own practice, which is called H&H Accountellus. In 2014, when I was still in employment, I became a tax technician, and I've been a member in good standing for 8 years now. 2018, I obtained my license to practice independently as an accountant. So it has been 4 years now since I've been in practice. What we do at Accountellus, we provide accounting, tax compliance, and bookkeeping services. So we function just like an outsourced finance department. So anything that you would expect to get from your finance or account department, you appoint our company and we do that remotely for your business. Since 2020, I have been engaged full-time doing financial management coaching. So what we do, we basically teach business people and those who aspire to be in business the importance and the role that an accountant professional play in their businesses. Accountellus is also a business partner for Orbit TVET College. What we do, we provide financial management in service trainings to their financial management graduates. I am passionate about finance and wealth creation. And the motivation for these webinars and seminars is so that we can share together that which I have learned from theory in school and from practice as I've worked with different individuals in the finance space. So when we shake hands together, I believe that we are saying that together we can. A disclaimer or a preface before we start. Please note that this is a general guide that provides insight on the most common tax sections, which we as accountants have identified that our clients are struggling with. So we get different people coming to our company and registering for VAT, but they do not understand the implications that comes with such a registration. So today we are going to focus on value-added tax. Please note as well that this webinar is not an official publication by SARS. Okay. All right, so the minute will time out in 10 minutes. So when it times out, please remember, just click on the link to re-enter. Thank you. So note that the contents of this webinar, they are not meant to be used as a legal reference. The information on this webinar, it only concerns VAT tax and it relating to only companies. It does not cover natural persons, deceased estates, insolvent estates, or special trusts. We put high care on preparing our training materials, and on preparing this webinar as well. We have tried our level best to make sure that the information that we present here is correct as at the date of this publication. But I advise that the responsibility still lies with you as a business owner to verify the rates, to verify anything that we will be talking about together with the relevant legislation. And should you require any additional information concerning to this aspect of taxation, you can visit your nearest SARS branch by making an appointment via their website. We can have a virtual consultation with SARS consultant, also by making an appointment on their website, or you can contact SARS at the following contact details. Alternatively, you can contact your own tax advisor or a tax practitioner should you need any more information on this tax type. Okay, so I believe that all of us, we are aware of SARS and its obligations. So SARS is an agency that has been appointed by the South African government to collect and administer all national taxes, duties, and levies. So what SARS does, they collect revenue that may be imposed under legislation as agreed between the state, between SARS and a state entity entitled to the revenue. All right, so I'm not going to spend too much time on this introduction. Okay, so e-filing. When you have a bank account, for example, the bank will create an app, and the app is what you can use when you're at home, or on your mobile phone, or on your laptop to make transactions with the bank. So SARS e-filing is an app which the government has put in place to say, if you want to transact for your tax purposes, this is the app that you can log into to do your tax transactions. So that app is called e-filing. So it's an official online tax return submission portal that we use, and it provides free services to individuals, to trusts, and to companies. And to submit tax returns, submit declaration, and make relevant payments in an online platform. So what we are basically saying, that's why I was using an example of a bank, that if you are banking with a particular bank, you need an app to transact easily with that bank. Now, if you have a company, for you to be able to transact easily for your taxes, it is very important for you to register on e-filing. Okay, a registered representative. Once you create an e-filing account, you have to select a person that we call a registered representative. So a registered representative will be someone who is responsible for the account. So this is the person that we will call the account holder. This is the person that we are going to call when we have queries, or when we need to communicate anything regarding the company. This is the person that we are going to be contacting. Without a registered representative, you are not going to be able to transact on e-filing. So no e-filing service can be provided for a legal entity. We just not have an updated representative. So to register as a representative, you can do it on e-filing, or you can do it on SARS online query system. And the steps on how to update the registered representative can also be found on the SARS website. If a legal entity has more than one registered representative, then one must be nominated as the official. Say, for example, your company has 3 directors. Only one can become a legal representative. So out of the 3, one must be selected and must be appointed as an official representative for SARS. And who can administer your business taxes? So once a representative has been appointed, you can choose yourself as a business owner to administer your own taxes, or you can hire an employee. This is a person who works full-time or part-time for your business to do your taxes, or you can appoint a tax practitioner. This is now an external person. He does not work in your company, but is someone from the outside who comes and help you with the taxes. Now, who can be a tax practitioner? So not everyone can be a tax practitioner. Note the following. A tax practitioner must meet the following requirements to be appointed as such. Number 1, they must belong to, or they must fall under the jurisdiction of a recognized controlling body. So there must be a member of a recognized controlling body. The body must be recognized by SARS. Myself, for example, I'm a member of SAIT, South African Institute of Tax Professionals. They must have minimum qualification and experience set by the RCB, the recognized controlling body. They must not have criminal convictions for the offenses, especially fraud and other offenses which are described under Section 240. They must participate in CPD, or continuous professional development programs, which is set by the recognized controlling body. So before you can appoint someone as a practitioner, make sure that you have asked them those above questions and that they have checked yes, 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 yes on all of them. Registration is a dual process between the RCB and the tax practitioner. So what that means, it means that a person must register with their RC recognized controlling body, then they must also register with SARS. All right. Then what you get on e-filing, there are a range of different services, like your pay-as-you-earn if you have employees, your skills development levy, your UIF, and value-added tax, which we are going to touch on today. I'm not going to go on the list. This is what you can get later on when you request for a copy. Then we have different types of taxes. And this is where many people get it wrong. So you can see I've listed there about 21 tax types. Your income tax, corporate income tax, your pay-as-you-earn, your UIF, your provisional tax, and then the VAT, which we are going to touch on today. So one company can have a number of different tax types, because a lot of people, they will submit their income tax return, then provisional tax return becomes due and they say, no, but I remember last month I submitted for my taxes. That will be because you were submitting for one tax type, and then now the obligation has arisen for another tax type. So it is very crucial that you know the tax types that your